got a chance to do some defense, we're going to make a transition over to offense. So offense is really going to be important because this is the way we score points. Defense is great, but it's to hold a guy off. Sometimes we're going to be able to get our counters, but we're going to stop this guy from scoring. Now we got to go get some attacks of our own. This is the fun guys to wrestle. Watching a guy who's good on defense is fun, but the guy who shoots consistently and a ton and can score a lot of points, those are the fun guys to wrestle, right? The guys like the Penn State guys, David Taylor, Jason Nall, Joe Nickel, and Kyle Snyder, and all of these guys that are constantly attacking, they're constantly putting pressure on their opponent, keeping them uncomfortable, keeping them off balance, making it difficult to get to them. All right, and so we're going to start with Greggy. Greg, let me use you, Greg. We can't call you Greggy today because the real Greggy's in here. So I'm going to work on my personal favorite move and shot with my feet. If you watch me wrestle, you probably know what it is. It's a what? Yeah, double leg. So double leg. Last double leg. Super simple, but it's really about the setup and the timing. This is going to be really important for you guys to understand. Yes, it's great to have speed and power and explosiveness, but if you can work on your timing and anticipating your opponent's reactions, this is really what's going to help you be effective here. And so when I'm in my stance, and remember, I come into a good quality stance, I want to have my head position low. I'm going to walk you through 5 steps. So we break our double leg down into 5 steps. So first 3 steps are all setups before we can even take our shots. Right? So before we take our shot, we want to do a lot of things to get this guy moving. Chances are this guy's watched me wrestle, he's watched video, he's watched YouTube, he's got a Flow Pro account, and so he's seen all of my matches and he knows what I do, right? If you see me wrestle, you're like, this guy's got a double leg, keep your hands at home, stay low, you can stop him. And so now I have to work on in a way to set this guy up. I can't just lower my level and shoot. This guy's gonna have quality defense. So I'm gonna use my setup. So I'm here, I'm in my stance. Remember, head position, look at me, coming close enough to touch without having to reach. If I'm way out here and I try to reach my hand up, this guy's gonna take me outside step high C, dump under, get into this leg. Either way, I'm exposed. So I wanna stay low. I wanna keep my hands close, hands at home. Touch foreheads with this guy before I put my hands on him. So I'm here, I stay low, now I can touch. I'm ready to touch. And step number 1 for me is just gonna be a pose. Someone say pose. Pose. So step 1 is just a pose right to the shoulder. So notice how I pose to the shoulder and let's get this guy off balance. So he's like, crap, what the? So the pose comes first, and now I'm gonna switch it up to my step 2. So step 2 is gonna be my club. So it really is determined by which way this guy's leading. So Greg is a righty. And so watch when Greg's in a stance, he's got a staggered stance. So it's gonna be really hard for me to hit a double on a guy with a staggered stance. If I shoot from here, I'm gonna get squashed because his legs are so far away. He's in a staggered stance. My right arm's really extended to get to this leg. So I gotta get his feet to go from here to here. I've gotta square him up. And so now this is where our next step comes in. So I'm gonna go to my step 2, which is a club. Step 2 is a club, and then step 3 is a circle. I want to get this guy to square up his feet. So I'm here, I'm in my stance. Step 1 is my pose. Step 2, I'm going to bring my left hand for my club because my left hand is my trail leg hand, and it's going to get him to circle and square that foot up. But I've got to bring my right hand down immediately because I don't want both hands on this guy at the same time. So if I'm posting and clubbing at the same time, look at my legs. I've got no protection here. So I want to make sure that as I come down from my pose, watch my right hand slip down to protect, and my left hand is coming club. I want to really come heavy across this guy's head. Now I want to circle him. Where his head goes, his body's going to follow. And so I'm going to circle to my left to get him to square up with that left foot. So I want that left foot to go from here as a trail leg to a square stance before I can get to my double leg. So I'm here, I'm in my stance. We call it a stance. Step 1 is my pose. Step 2 is my club. I'm coming left hand club. My right hand comes home. Now watch me circle. This is step 3. Watch me circle. Look what that does to his feet when I circle, circle, circle. Now step 4, guys. When I pull down on this guy's head, what do you think his reaction is going to be? Pull it up. Step 4 is my level change. So now I'm in good, solid position. I'm ready to shoot and attack. And my last and final step, step 5, is my actual shot. And so we have to break this guy down into steps, because I want to really get his body moving the way I want it to so I can anticipate his reaction, get to my attack. So remember, step 1, I'm gonna have you guys walk me through this. What's step 1? Post. Yeah, step 2, club. Step 3, circle. Step 4, level change. Step 5, shot. Up and through this guy. Look at my hands. If I can get my hands locked under a guy's butt, he's in trouble. It's gonna be hard for him to break free from this position. People ask me a lot of times, why do you like to shoot doubles so much? And really, personally, for me, they're my favorite because they're hard to scramble out of. You shoot a high crouch, you shoot a low single, sweep single, these guys you're gonna be able to wrestle back into you, right? Pop your head outside, drape over the top, roll through your legs, scramble through those positions. But if you get a guy's legs together, you squeeze those legs and you run them down and finish quickly, it's gonna be really hard for this guy to scramble out of it. So that's why double leg is my personal favorite. I feel like it's the most efficient move. You can really knock this guy down. Any football players in the room? All right, so we got a couple football players, so you guys know what it's like to shoot a double leg probably pretty much multiple times a game. Just like a simple tap. I'm getting low, looking through this guy's hips, and I'm running him down. So remember, we're coming out in our stance. I'm here, posting heavy with my right hand. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Club, number 2. Number 3 is my circle. Number 4, level change. He pulls his head up. Now look at my positioning. I'm low. I'm low. How many guys have ever been on a plane before? Very nice. So we got some travelers in the room. So when you're on the plane, you're on the runway, you're belted in, you're about to take off, you start to do what, right? You lower your level, you take off, and you get speed on the tarmac before you go up into the sky. So you go up and through the air. I want to go up and through his hips. So I start low, I go high. Because I'm taking off, I'm getting more speed as I go up. So that's the way I want to take this shot. I want to lower my level, and I want to go up through his hips. Watch me capture his legs. Head and chest are up. Looking across this guy's body. Head and chest are up. I told this joke yesterday. I said, so you can tell the way a guy's girlfriend looks by the way he shoots his double leg. And here's why. Right? So it's really cool. I had my first girlfriend ever when I was in high school, my senior year. Any seniors here? You guys go? Okay. So a couple of seniors. You guys got girlfriends? Girlfriend? Yeah, I didn't think you did. You're not very good looking. Anybody else girlfriends? Anyone? No? Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff. You guys are an ugly bunch. I didn't think you guys had any girlfriends. But anyway, I got my first girlfriend when I was 17 years old. I was going into my senior year. And so before the year started, we went to talk to our guidance counselor. We were like, yo, we need to have lunch together. This will be awesome. 6-period lunch. We're going to spend an hour out of each day together before the end of school. We'll meet each other at our lockers, and then we'll put our books together, and then we'll go to lunch together. She was like, all right, deal. So she would meet me after 5th period. Reading class, we would go, put all my stuff and her stuff in my locker. We hold hands and we walk to the cafeteria together. She was a good-looking girl. And so I was super excited to show her off to the school because I was like, man, this is cool. I got an awesome-looking girlfriend. She's beautiful. I'm going to show her off. So I had my head and chest up because I was super proud. So I'm going to pretend that Greg is my girlfriend. She's a little better looking than Greg. She didn't have a beard, right, or a belly. But she was really good looking, so I'm gonna pretend Greg's my girlfriend, right? So me and Greg are holding hands. I had my head and chest up. I was proud. I'm like, man, look, everybody take a look at my girlfriend. Look, get a little stemful. She's good looking, right? So if you shoot with your head and chest up, I'm like, man, this guy's got a good looking girlfriend. His head and chest are up. But if my girlfriend looked like Greg, right? If she had a beard and back hair, I probably had my head and chest down, like, come on, don't look at me if I did this in class, right? And so I can watch and go around the room, and if your head and chest are up on your shot, I'm like, man, that guy's got a good looking girlfriend. But if your head and chest are down, I'm like, dang, I already know, bro, I'm sorry. And so, really important that you keep your head and chest up. Besides the jokes, guys, it's really gonna be important to you finishing your shots. When I have my head and chest up, I'm gonna be hard to chest wrap. I'm going to be hard to throw by. I'm going to be hard to dig underhooks on because I'm going to have the best position possible. I'm locked down on this guy's legs, and he's going to have a difficult time freeing himself from my grasp. Then I'm going to run him down and finish for 2, possibly for more. If you take a guy down to his back and freestyle, how many points is that? 4, exactly. Any freestylers know that's 4 points. Imagine you could start every matchup 4-0. You'd be hard to beat. That's a big lead. That's a big lead. And so, when we're wrestling, remember, we're going to go through our steps. So we're going to break it down. Our 5 steps. Step 1 is what? Hold. Step 2. Club. Step 3. Circle. Circle, 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 circle. Step 4. Slam change. Step 5. Shot. Pressure. Up and in. Look at how I drive my weight over top of this guy's left leg. Look at how I'm driving my weight. So I'm going to step through this guy and not just up. If I step up with my butt high, look at how far my butt goes back. He's going to wrestle his hips into me. I have to step across his body. So watch what my right foot is doing here. My left foot is my pivot. My hands are behind his knees. I'm strong. I can wrestle here. Now I got to keep my head and chest up. I'm looking across this guy's back. Watch me step up with my right leg and drive across his body here. I run across this guy's body. So I'm driving across this guy. Yeah, that's a tough little guy. I like that. And so when I get into that shot, guys, I want to step up across his body. Don't just step up and try to lift him. It might look cool if you can get him up and slam him. Chances are this guy's going to cut hips into you and get his legs back. So I want to drive him across his body. So one more time. Remember, step 1, post. Step 2, club. Step 3, circle. Step 4, level change. Step 5, shot. Here, look at my head and chest. I'm deep. I'm deep. Now I'm running across his body. Running super fine. You think I could double leg Greg if we wrestle?
Yes.
Yeah, me too. I want him to coach you guys. I don't want to kill him. All right, guys. Let's work. 1, 2.
I'm good.
You got it. Sure.